Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I have a case that I actually had on my list for a while today. I was like, I need to go on and get this over with. Also, because I really did want to talk about it. I just kept putting it back because it was so ongoing. So mind you, all the woman was sentenced to life in prison, by the way. There's all the evidence. They have interrogation videos, so I'm going to watch it all on this channel because I'm going to cover her for a while. So this is the case of Tiffanie Lucas, the woman who was accused of murdering her two sons by executing them, meaning shooting them in the head. Whew, I'm talking very gruesome. I don't know how you could kill kids, especially by shooting a child in the head. That's another level of disgusting, just barbaric. And these are her kids, mind you. I'm so sick of like parents, okay? Like who take the lives of their kids. You know, it's a lot of selfishness involved. Did she want kids? I'm wondering if she was drugged or something. Because I saw the screenshot of like her being arrested. Mind you, we're going to watch this online crime, so they're going to cover like the overview of everything, but it was a screenshot of her body cam of her getting arrested, and she looked like out of it. Like, I'm like, was she drunk? Was she drugged? No matter what, this does not justify nothing. This woman is a murderer, and it's just so sad. The kids were 6 and 9. Like, little kids are not supposed to be taken out of here this soon or at all. I just don't know how you could shoot somebody in the head. Drugs make you do crazy things. That's why I was like thinking. I was like, was this woman like drugged up or something? But like, no matter what, there's no words for this. Now, this woman has also had CPS called on her by her family for her kids. So we also got like CPS involved, them not doing their job, which they never do. I don't understand the system. It's like, especially in America, it's like they are in charge of like, you know, watching over kids, especially when people call you about something, go check it out. They just don't want to do their job. I know they say they got more kids, like a lot of cases, but it's just so sad. Hire more people. It's like, what the heck is this? People, like kids should not have to live in these homes when it's like, when they're not taken care of, not being properly fed. I don't know what was involved with this one, like with the CPS phone call, but they just don't do their job, and it's so sad. These little boys were murdered by their mom by being shot in the head. Like, that sentence alone should tell you how disgusting this case is about to be. So on that note, let's get into it.
Boys! Peanut!
A mom in Kentucky is behind bars charged with murdering her two young sons. We're talking with Colonel Alex Payne, Chief Deputy at the Sheriff's Office, about the investigation so far. Welcome to Sidebar, presented by Law and Crime. I'm Jesse Weber. A horrible situation to talk to you about right now in Kentucky. A 32-year-old woman, Tiffanie Lucas, is accused of shooting her own children. Bullitt County deputies arrived at a home in Shepherdsville, that's south of Louisville, around 11 a.m. on Wednesday. And that is where two boys, ages 6 and 9, were shot. A neighbor reportedly found the children with gunshot wounds in a bedroom, called 911. The boys were taken by ambulance to a children's hospital with a police escort, but they both died. The Bullitt County judge set a $2 million bond for Lucas on Thursday, saying that she is a danger to others. Lucas is charged with 2 counts of murder. She's going to be back in court next week. I want to bring in right now a very special guest to talk about this. One of the...
Like, I just don't, like, how does somebody do that? Like I said, I'm like, there has to be, well, I always say there has to be something like drugs or something involved to make somebody do this. But mind you, y'all know the stuff we talk about on this channel. At this point, I wouldn't even put it past her that she wanted to do it, because like, it's so much stuff that happens, like so much crime that happens. If y'all remember, if you don't, you can go check this case out. I did a case talking about this lady who, framed one of her kids, and these are like, they're like, I think he was 12, 8 or 12, there's a like gap, but one of those. But her kids were hanging on dog leashes. She hung them on a beam in their basement and then tried to blame the little boy, say he was depressed. She just wanted to murder them. Like, you do got parents that will just try to kill their kids, and I don't understand it. It's like, how disgusting can a human being get? It's weird. I don't know if there's a psychology behind this or if there's like mental, people always try to say mental, but I would honestly think she was either drugged up or just like a lunatic or something. Also, I'm very blunt, okay? I always need to say this when I have new subscribers who watch my channel. I'm very blunt when I talk, so it's a very open channel. I try to take it, I respect everybody's opinion, so I hope you guys will respect mine. And also, I like to debate, so if y'all got a problem, you can easily just comment it and I will debate you about something. But like when I talk about like mental health with murder, okay, I know there's a lot of people that suffer through things, but there's also people who have the same stuff and don't murder. So that's why I just be like, I don't believe a lot of stuff. I don't really care. If you murder, you deserve to pay the consequences, unless even if it is mental, like go get help. You deserve to be in prison and go get help. Like you don't deserve to be in society. That's just what I think, especially when you take the life of kids. Like I don't know what they're gonna say about her, but I really do think she was on something. But once again, I could be wrong. This woman could just be crazy. And she looked like she was like, I don't know, it's just something, I don't know.
Of the Bullitt County Sheriff's Office. Colonel Alex Payne, Chief Deputy at the Sheriff's Office, is with us. Colonel, thank you so much for taking the time. Really difficult case. I really just want to start off, how is the community reacting to this? How is the family of the boys reacting to this?
As you would expect, in shock, a lot of grief, horrific act, just as you would expect any community, I guess, across this country to react to something like this. It's shocking. It's something that you never want to confront, but unfortunately we have. However, we have a strong community here in Bullitt County, and they're supporting the loved ones, the family of these young children.
In your career in this community, have you ever seen anything like this?
No.
Yeah.
No.
I want to get into it, try to understand it. First, let's start from the beginning. How...
Okay, maybe this is just me. But why do I always feel like these, like... Okay, it's very tragic, okay? Well, this is a tragic, so sad. You got a mother shooting her kids in the head. I don't know why I always think, I find it hard to believe that these police officers have never seen anything like this. They've seen everything. Or maybe he's new, it could be, I'm just saying. But then at the same time, it is I'm trying to picture it. And I always, also for you new people here, I always do say picture it, not try to picture the scene, unfortunately. But I had somebody talk about, like, comment on one of my shorts when I was talking about picture it. And it was talking about why do I do that? And I'm like, it's very gruesome, but I try to picture it because this make you hate the person and it make me hate the person even more. It also just shows you how disgusting human beings can get. That's why I do it. So picturing this crime, he said he has never seen anything like this. I'm just shocked because, they see people get shot every day, murdered, stabbed, mutilated. Maybe he didn't. I don't know. I just always find it hard to believe. But it is sad, though. You do got 2 kids with gunshot wounds to the head. And I don't know. We're going to see if they were asleep or not. But I'm going to stop talking so we can go and listen to it.
Was there a witness that told police that Lucas did this?
There we have a witness that was located there on scene. We're still into that part of the investigation. We'll still be hammering that out, but there were statements evidently that were made there on scene. To our recollection right now, the individual that is responsible basically went next door to a neighbor's house and was eventually, there was a husband and a wife there, and she was actually in their driveway, laying down in their driveway when they came across her. The husband ended up going inside the house, locating the boys, and immediately coming out and calling 911. And that's when the police and EMS response occurred.
This witness was in the house when the shooting took place? Was this person injured at all? No.
There's no, as far as we know, right now, there's actually, to our knowledge, at this point right now, no actual witness to the shooting itself.
Okay, because I think there was some reporting as almost this person was an eyewitness to the shooting. That wouldn't be accurate.
No, it would not.
But this person does have knowledge about what happened.
Yes, they do.
First responders immediately come. They try to save the boys died on the way to directly at the hospital. I mean, was there any chance? How severe were the wounds? If you could tell us, were they shot multiple times? Just trying to get a sense of what happened to them.
I can tell you this: the boys were shot in an area that would not be survivable for anybody. However, they were alive, to the best of our knowledge, when they were transported by EMS to the hospital and passed away while at the hospital.
And they weren't able to say anything, right?
No.
Were they shot multiple times?
That's yet to be determined. There's that'll come out during the autopsy, so I don't want to say.
Sure. Sure.
Without actually having that factual information in front of me, which I don't. But it wouldn't surprise me. But like I said, I don't. I can't factually state that right now.
Has the weapon been recovered? Has it been analyzed?
There was evidence there that it was recovered at the scene, and again, that's part of the ongoing investigation. All of that evidence will be analyzed.
So, in other words, and I know you're limited in what you can say, but the actual home is being processed for evidence currently.
Has been, yes, sir. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Are there any other areas that you're looking at?
Not right now. No, sir. Everything appears at this point in time to have been contained right there inside that home at that address.
Colonel, you know what I'm going to ask you, because I think it's what everybody's wondering. Why would this have happened? If she killed her children...
Okay, hold on. Oh, my God. It's so heartbreaking. It's kids, man. You don't want to witness that, and I feel just, oh, my God, can you imagine the neighbors walking in on that? And the fact that they were alive on the way there and it died at the hospital, that's so freaking, oh my God, that's so heartbreaking. Now, I'm over here picturing something because I was thinking when they was talking about like what happened, I had this in my head. Just imagine if they were sleeping. Because it's daytime on there, so I wonder if this is at night, because they sit in a room, so most likely sleeping. And then if she shot them in the head while they were sleeping, like, one of them would have woke up, and oh my God, it's really, now this is a dark one to talk about, because it's like, I feel like everything would just be spiraling out of control. This disgusting woman murdering her kids, one of them possibly having to see their brother shot, and then the other one's like still alive. Like, this is really, like, this is why I say I picture it, because it's even worse when you talk about it out loud. Like, you saw the police, like, he was like in shock still. I would be in shock witnessing that too. So I guess that's why they say they've never seen it, or he's never seen it. It's two little kids like shot in the head. And then when he said it's in an area where wouldn't be survival, obviously it's in the head, the brain, but it's the parts of the brain, man, it's just so much. I feel like even if they did survive, they would most likely would have been on like life support and would have passed away, because that's such a bad area, man. Oh my God, I just feel so bad for these little kids. Rest in peace. This woman is absolutely disgusting. This is why I bring mental health stuff involved, and I'd be like, I don't care, because like when you talk about these cases out loud, no matter if she was taking drugs, and I keep on saying I don't know if she was drugged up, because she looked like she was in this mugshot. Like, I don't know, she looked like she was on something. Even if it was drugs, even if she was like spiraling out of control, I do not care. Like, if I was her family, I would be like, I would never forgive you. Like, that is so insane, so sad, so heartbreaking for the kids, man. And they were just so young, ages 6 and 9, did not deserve this whatsoever.
Children. What would be a potential motive? Have you unearthed anything?
No, we really, as far as our responsibility, and you know this, from law enforcement, we're responsible actually for the criminal investigation itself, and then being the best witnesses that we can possibly be for the information that we put forward to the prosecutor. So motive sometimes can be a byproduct, but I can tell you now, in my 40 plus years of being in this line of work, there are 3 things that I've seen, and it can be these things individually, or it can be these things in combination. You can have a individual who is suffering from some type of mental illness. You can have an individual who has some type of substance abuse problem, or that individual can simply be just that evil, or it can
All
be a
three I said.
combination of those things. I haven't seen any other outliers other than those three, and so right now, I guess it's anybody's guess as to which one of those she covers.
So there's no evidence at this point about which of those, those paths she might have gone down if she did this.
No, not right now. Not that I know of.
And let me tell you something crazy. I saw a small little snippet of her saying when she was arrested, "Oh, I know this look crazy. I love my kids." Now, this is why I'm also, since I just remembered that for some reason, I'm starting to think the woman wasn't on drugs. I don't know what snapped in her head, but she had the audacity to say she loved her kids. No, you don't. We don't even call her a mother no more. It's like you lost your rights to be a mother. You do not love your kids. The little boys, man, oh my God, it's just so, I don't understand. How does this stuff happen? Even with mental health. I don't understand mental health. I'm like, how do people just snap? It's weird, the brain. I'm just saying in general. I'm not saying she has anything or don't. I don't know. I'm just saying in general, it's crazy because you see people who are, who have mental health issues and they murder and then they don't know what they did afterwards. It's really interesting. I have a sister in psychology and I study anthropology, but the psychology part of it, this is why I talk to her, because I'm like, I don't get it. In anthropology, I study bones and stuff, and, medical anthropology, I studied that a little bit, but, the brain, I just don't understand. What, if she did snap, how would that have happened? I don't know. I wish I can get a psychiatrist on here and talk to them, or a psychologist.
What do we know about her? Do we know anything about her relationship with her children?
That'll come out, and you know how these things go.
Yeah.
We respond there. This is the first time we've come across these people, this family, these neighbors, and it's under these horrific circumstances that we have to basically turn back time.
They were
from
so
the
cute.
time that we arrive on the scene
They
to
look just like
basically
her.
recreating the last moments of the lives of those young boys, and then start digging into all of their lives and just kind of turning everything back and putting it together as best we can. So this early in the investigation, that's we really we will learn as we go forward, but right now there's not just a whole lot.
Has anybody been calling in saying, hey, listen, now that this happened, I know some more information about Tiffanie Lucas. I know something about the kids. Anybody, you've been getting tips at all?
My knowledge, no. We've spoken with family members, of course. Those that have reached out to us, and those that we've located through. But other than that, other than just going through a normal investigative process, as far as contacting everybody that we can get information on, family members, things like that we can contact. We're putting that together, and then when all of that is done, we'll have a more comprehensive idea of what that family dynamic was like.
What has the family said about this, if you can share?
They're the same way that the vast majority of the community is, or all of the community, to my knowledge, and they're in shock. They're extremely they're torn up. They're I can't believe it. You get the comments like that. I can't believe this happened. It's unreal to them, which is common.
They wouldn't know how to react
in these things, and that's the reaction that at least that I've been getting from them.
Now, mind you, this is the beginning, so they didn't have much, and he could only say so much. Also, this was really right after the crime. I don't know how he was even able to talk, but professionals, I would just be so shocked. He was shocked, you could tell. But there's so much more they have on this case now that has come out, and we're going to watch her interrogation video next week, most likely. When they caught her, we're going to watch all of that, guys. It's so heartbreaking. I don't know how these people in this line of work do it. I keep on saying I would study forensic anthropology, but I could study bones, just don't give me bones with flesh on them, because that stuff would scare me. But at the same time, I would think I'm doing a good job, because you're helping somebody. If you're figuring it out, figuring something out to help bring somebody home, help to solve a case. So it would actually make me happy So yeah, I need to look at it that way. This is so insane, and I'm starting all the way at the bottom. Exactly. I just wanted to see what happened first, fully. And this woman shot her kids, and nobody knows why. Nobody knows if she was under the influence, or if she hated her kids, or if she was mentally ill. No one knows. She looked like she was a bit of like an attention seeker. I don't know if y'all caught that. I just got that from like the videos of her with like just a lot of the videos, even her at the Disney park, the land, whatever, on Halloween. I don't know if that was like, if she was at Disney, I know it was Halloween or whatever, but was that right before the murder? That is chilling if that's true, because it's like, how does somebody just switch? I don't know. She just come off a bit of a narcissistic attention seeker, and I just got that from the video, like the videos they play, but I could be wrong, who knows? But she's a murderer, so I'm gonna say I'm right. Oh, so sad. These two brothers shot in the head. The more I say it, the sadder it is. Oh my God, I had to say it, y'all, because it's just, this woman is absolutely disgusting. We need to protect kids, man. They should not be getting murdered at all. Like, kids have so much life to live, and this should not be a thing. I don't know when it became a thing of people started murdering their kids, but they need to cut it out. And if you don't want your kids, or if you feel like you're having a break, you have friends and families who will help you take care of your child, hopefully. You got family, and she has a good family. I've seen people talk, like her family talk about it. Like, I saw little clippings of it, and I'm like, if she was on the verge of a break, or she couldn't take it, or she needed a break away from her kids, you could have easily just took them over there. That's the thing. I don't understand why do that. Like, what made her pick up that gun? I think that's the main question. What made her pick up the gun and murder her kids? Wow. And now think about it. She went to court. You hear everybody talking about how they hate you, how you're literally nothing, disgusting, they will never forgive you. You're sentenced to life. Now she has to live with this forever. And it's gonna I'm starting to say this now, that when people murder, it hits you the next day. Like, you're probably all going crazy, dazed the day of, but it's gonna hit you that next day. That's gonna be with her forever. You murdered your kids. You shot them. These innocent little babies, she shot them. Absolutely disgusting. It's so much we have to cover on this case, y'all. What are your thoughts about this case? And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Take care of your kids. If you can't give them up, go take them to family. Maybe you just need a break. Like, do not hurt your children. Stay safe, stay aware, stay alert, and I will see you guys on the next video. Bye.